projects fail. I know in there, one of the things you mentioned, the reason why projects fail is weak sponsorship. By weak sponsorship, what do you mean by that? Do you think companies aren't utilising them properly? Are they not listening to them or just not appointing them at all?
Well, a lot of the times with the large implementations that I do, companies tend to do them sort of once in a blue moon. So they're probably not that experienced in appointing the right governance to a project. And they'll be looking to the project manager, who's hopefully done it quite a few times, to guide them in how to structure that governance. And if the project manager himself or herself is not that well trained, then they will guide them incorrectly. So which is why when I sort of started 20 odd years ago, I came across a document. I stumbled across a document that someone else had done, and they gave the 10 top reasons why a project failed. And based on those studies done in the 1990s and repeated over time, technology's moved on in leaps and bounds. But the one thing it hasn't evolved is humans. So the real area where project managers must concentrate first is to have a good, sound governance. And governance falls into 3 topics, really. It's strong sponsorship and a sponsor who is very well connected with the project. Don't have someone who's so senior that they very rarely attend the meetings, or someone that's so junior that can't make decisions, is always overruled. Secondly, clearly defined roles and responsibilities, which is why I tend to stick to one of the large or the well-established project management methodologies. So it's not governance according to Jeff, it's a governance according to the industry best standards. And the third one is to have anyone who's appointed to senior roles in the governing body that they are empowered to carry out those roles, and they can't be overruled by someone else. So they're the 3 sort of key elements to good governance. And I say I'd stick. I'm a personal fan of Prince 2. I'm not a Prince 2 pedant by any stretch, because there's a lot of people in the industry, particularly IT industry, who thinks it can be a bit sort of bureaucratic. But the governance model, you can't really beat it, really. And the PMP, the American equivalent of Prince 2, is very similar in Prince, although Prince 2 is a little bit more specific, explicit about the roles, whereas PMP is a little bit more implied about what the roles are, but they are largely the same.